Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I've got two brand new releases from Gabor. These are Dress Me Up and Glamorize Always. These will be available at Wig Studio One on June 1st is their release date. I will leave the timestamps down below for you in the description box in case you want to see one style and not the other, but they'll be the timestamps will be there for you. The first one I'm going to show you is Glamorize Always. Both of these are from the designer series, so they both have heat-friendly fibers, the same true to life fibers as we find with the Raquel Welch wigs. Raquel Welch and Gabor fall under the Hair You Wear manufacturer. I haven't taken these out of the box. As you can see, they're still all wrapped up and all that good stuff. So we're going to take a look at these together. I do have some information from them because the manufacturer does send us the specs. My Glamorize Always is in shaded cappuccino. Even though this is Gabor, it's the same shaded cappuccino as we find on Raquel Welch. All right, on Glamorize Always, we have a temple to temple lace front. We have a full mono top. Therefore, we can part it in any direction we want. And I see that little separation right there at the crown. Usually when they have that little bit of separation, it's because it has a little bit of extra volume at the crown. Felt covered ear tabs, a non-extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. The color shaded cappuccino, it's RL in Raquel Welch, it's GF in Gabor, but it's the same color code, 1222SS. We start out with the light brown, and it's blended with a cool platinum blonde. And then we have the darker roots. This is a bit shorter style than I usually wear, but I thought it was going, from the pictures, it appeared to be a really nice A-line bob. I have a 21.5-inch circumference. I do have to cinch it in a little bit, and I am wearing a wig cap and a wig grip. My face from hairline to chin is 7 3/4. The front on Glamorize Always is 7 inches. I would say it's a little bit longer than 7 inches. The crown is 7 inches. The sides are 7.5 inches, and the nape is 3 1/4. It appears to have a nice, I have a very long hair, low hairline, but it seems to, the nape seems to do a nice job with the coverage. I can feel it just hugging there. And then we have that A-line. So we have it a little bit longer coming on the front than we do at the back. It does have that little bit of permatease up at the crown, but right here, we're not going to have any permatease. The weight on Glamorize Always is 3.4 ounces. We have a very low density piece. I'll show you the hairline. And we have a good amount of coverage. Here is the ear tab and my hairline. I'm going to spritz it with some water just to wake up those fibers. Due to the low density, we can tuck it behind the ears. Maybe wear it kind of asymmetrical because these are heat-friendly fibers. If you wanted to straighten it a little bit more, you can. If you wanted to add a little bit of volume, I think we could do that with some wax. I don't want to spend time on that because I want to be able to show you the other style and don't want this video to be too long. But as you can see, we can tuck it very easily. If you wanted to add some bangs, you could do that as well. And because we have a full mono top, we also have that multi-directional parting, so we could part it anywhere we want. If you want to part it on the left, if you want to part it on the right, you can certainly do that. But I think it is a really, really pretty, easy style. I like the stacking. I really like these face framing layers on the sides. I think that looks I think those are flattering. And we have those multi-textured ends, so we have kind of like a razor cut at the end. We have all of those layers. That's why we could add the volume if that's something that we wanted to do. We could add a bit of volume on there with some wig wax. That can certainly be done. And if you want to add a little barrette, you can add that. You could add a headband, or just leave it the way it is. You could also sleek it down if you prefer. If you don't prefer the volume, you just want it sleek down. Really, really pretty style from Gabor. This is Glamorize Always. And again, it'll be available at Wig Studio One on June 1st. The next one that we're going to take a look at is Dress Me Up. Mine is in the color SS Iced Cafe Latte. Again, I haven't unboxed it. I wanted to show you what it looks like right out of the box. I have a really hard time with the description of this color, Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. It is GF924SS. In wigs, the higher the number, the lighter the color. The color on Shaded Cappuccino is 1222 SS. So that 22 is described as a cool platinum blonde. And this would be a neutral color because we have a golden brown base, and then it's blended with the cool blonde. With Shaded Iced Cafe Latte, it's 924 SS. So the 9 is darker than our Shaded Cappuccino. We have a darker brown there, but they say the 24 is a light golden blonde. Well, a light golden brown, I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense because 24 is a higher number than 22, therefore it should be lighter. They call this a light, highlighted with a light golden brown. That looks like a dark blonde to me. And shaded iced colors in both Raquel Welch and Gabor are cool colors. That's why they are labeled as ice. So I am not sure why they call that blonde, that highlighting. I don't understand why they call it a light brown, a light golden brown. That looks like a blonde to me. But I'm not the manufacturer. I'm just here to show you the wigs. All right, let's take a look at the cap. This has an interesting part. We have an extended lace front. All right, let's take a look at the mono part. That's what's interesting about it. It's all one piece with your extended lace front. Comes up on the left-hand side, but you see how it curves around in the crown. That to me is going to do two things. One, it's going to give us a more of a natural part when we part it up. It's also going to diminish some of the volume at the crown because we're not going to have any permatease there. We have the felt covered ear tabs. On this one we have an extended nape and we have Velcro adjusters. And once again, all the Gabors that I have, the ones that I have reviewed, have always had a good amount of stretch to the cap. Therefore, I am going to cinch it in to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference, and I'm wearing the wig grip and the wig cap. Okay, let me show you the part and the lace front. We have some of the lighter fibers on the front. I'm going to add some water. We have some waves, and then we have the bottom that appears to have that straight at the bottom. If you're familiar with Stumptown from Beltress, it's kind of that same idea. However, this is a much shorter style than we find on the Beltress style. Dress Me Up weighs almost 5 ounces, so it's 4.9 ounces. We have a little bit of density here. I would say it's just an average density. I don't feel it to be such a high density at all. We have a little bit of permatease on the side and a little bit of permatease right around here at the, right around here. I think that is to give it the form. Since these are heat-friendly fibers, if you wanted to soften up these waves, you can certainly do that. If you wanted to straighten it, you can do that as well. You could use a curling iron. You could use a round brush. As you can see, we could certainly tuck it. Great coverage. Here's the ear tab. And that's my hairline peeking through, but great. It's very tuckable. And if you wanted to wear it off your face, you could do that as well. I think it's a really, really pretty style. I think that Hair You Wear did an amazing job with this Gabor collection, this designer series. This is the second series that they have with these fibers and the same colors as we have in Raquel Welch. And I think the styles are a little bit more modern, a little bit more edgy than we have found in previous Gabor. And they do have the same fibers as the Raquel Welch. I love heat-friendly fibers. I don't have any problem with them. I know that not everyone loves them. I am one of the ones that do. Look at that movement. I think it is such fun. All right, let me know what you think. I think that I need to steam this off the face a little bit, but anyway, let me know what you think. Do you like any of these styles? If so, which one do you prefer? Let me know if you're thinking about maybe getting one of these. I'd love to hear from you. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.